Hello, this is Mr. Inadequate. I am playing Distant Worlds 2. Now, this is, I'm recording this on March 11th. It'll come out on March 13th. On March 10th, the day of the launch, I played 7.5 hours. So I learned a few things, by no means all. I'm not an expert at this game. I thought I would have a good idea what was going on because of about 600 hours in Distant Worlds universe. But there are a lot of changes, some very subtle. Now, one thing I have automated the cash flow, the taxes and all that. And this goes up and down. The cash flow there goes up and down like you wouldn't believe. And I really don't understand it. And I don't think the AI understands it either. That's one thing I've noticed. Another thing, colonies. Oh, there we go. Okay. This is my main colony. I have all sorts of stuff, making money, good population, and I'm not quite as happy as some of my other counties which have massive shortages. I don't understand that either, but I'm leaving that to the AI. Now, something else I've noticed. See the red lines? Those are the flow of resources to different places. Now, I'll explain in a minute this here. But, which is not a county, but it is a major hub for me. That's useful to know how the resources are going along. Now, I've heard a lot of people ask how you set automations or anything. Click on this leftmost icon, go all the way to the right here for policy settings, and they're all in here. You can set them as you wish. Diplomacy. Now, if you notice, it shows all, but then it shows pirate relations. It shows independent colonies. All of these guys are Daihoot, and they don't like us. And they're everywhere. And the other thing is, when you're on here, it shows where each of those colonies and what they are. Just showing the different things. Now, okay, I'm trying to think what else. This is for ship construction. Now, your research. When you start off, you can research one tech at a time. You notice I'm researching 5 at a time, at the same time. And that's because I have 5 research stations. You get to search one tech per research station. Something that's useful to know. Now, this is fleets, and that's civilian ships. This shows you what you got going. I don't know. Oh, it's under construction, that's why. But you can look at everything there. Now, let's go to this. I double click. Now, you're in a system, right? Come over here, you're back out to the galaxy. I'm trying to think of some of the other things. Oh, I was having a hard time with colonies because I'd done colonization, but I didn't have any designs for a colony ship. Expanded civilian ships gives you the ability to build a small colony ship. You get that done, then you can worry about the rest of the colonies. This gives you small spaceports and medium construction ships, destroyers, improved escorts, patrol starships. You got it. If you want different types of ships, you don't. I mean, in Distant Worlds universe, sorry, I'm trying to collect my thoughts, I'm a little tired. You had to worry about construction to get the bigger ships. But now you've got to worry about the other tech for the ships, like destroyers and I should add that one. You also have to pay starting costs to research things, which is okay. We're going to add that one too. Okay, now, they haven't split it up into the three things in the first Distant Worlds. They got it all factored out, but, you know, you're not limited like you could do one of weapons, one of high tech, etc. You can do, if you can do 5 at the same time, you can do them all in one thing, one little, you know, breakdown. And there are a lot of things. Now, another thing which I ran into, when I met the first independent colony, I got the ability to research this. Basic diplomacy for the Daewoo. And I'm pretty sure it's for every race that you run into. Right now I haven't run into any empires, only independent Daewoo colonies and pirates. And then you can up that to culture and customs, and then history and traditions. And that basically, we'll put that down there too, since we have so many Daewoo around. Now, you can queue your research quite a bit. Even though I have it set that you only can see the next, there's a lot of different things. So these are all the things I've got queued up. And I can do 5 at a time. Some of the things I wanted to show. Now, what I like is, you can still see the merchant ships this far out. I've always liked watching the merchant ships. In Distant Worlds universe, I used to have to zoom into a certain point to see them. Now, another thing I have noticed, doesn't matter how fast you were playing the game. When you save it and come back, it's going to be on the slowest speed. So I'm going to up it to 4. See if there's anything I notice. Now see, now watch cash flow. It's minus 3,400. It goes down a little bit. Well, okay, now, this is good. This is a discover a new resource. You get this, you also get discovered something hidden. I've discovered that if you've discovered something hidden, don't even go to the planet. But if you've discovered a new research, you want it to show you, you want to go to the planet, click on the planet, and if you haven't already built a mining station there, it's a good idea to queue one up. Now, that took care of that. We're going to dismiss this and zoom out to the galaxy again. Now I got the resources on because, I went to that planet. One thing I have noticed, let's pause it a minute. Go to diplomacy. go to pirates. Now, right now they're neutral with us, the Dark League, because we're paying. We are. We've given them a gift, and we so that they would give us a protection agreement. They were the problem. Even though I have in this playthrough, which is Sandbox, I have them on few and very weak because I don't like the pirates that much. Still, I admit they have to be in the game because in Distant Worlds universe you used to be able to do smuggling things. I haven't seen that come up. And it might be because of my reputation with them. Your reputation with different things, whether it be pirates, independent colonies, or other civilizations, really affects what you can ask for. Now, we're going to speak with them. I can get a non-aggression treaty with them when they like us better, and I can offer them military refueling. Now, my problem with them, why I'm paying protection, is though they're not that strong in this particular playthrough, they start off with some fast ships, a lot of ships, and I just can't be everywhere all at the same time. I'll go over, say, to here, because they're raiding one base, and by the time I get there, they're over here raiding another base with different ships. So, now, negotiate a deal, we still can't do anything. And, but you have a little, they're not offering me information at this point. Maybe if I have a better look at it. Now, what I'm going to talk about now about pirates is a spoiler for humans. There was a pirate base here. They contacted us very early in this play and told us that they were the remnants of the 8th Fleet of Earth, and they'd been watching over the planet I'm on now for, I don't know, thousands of years, I forget what they said. And for, if we were to pay them 25,000 credits for reparations for all the time they spent making sure we didn't get attacked, they would join us. So now I have a mining station. I believe I have more than that. Yeah, I have a construction yard here. And they gave me early beam weapons. So that, I am assuming, I'm pretty sure, is part of the storyline for humans. And it's a very helpful start. I paid 25,000, and it almost immediately I was making a lot of money. Now, because I have the storylines all clicked as active, up in here I got information about previous events. Now, I noticed in Distant Worlds universe we started at 2100. We started at 2754, so it's half an eon, 500 years or more after the events in Distant Worlds 1 or Distant Worlds universe. Just as things have continued further, and they've got some information. We found a data core that talked about the Hakonish had a super weapon they were going to try to use against the Shakuri, and or Shakturi, I forget how you pronounce it. But anyhow, I'm finding the storyline to be pretty deep in this so far. Now, I've always said this channel is about me trying to learn games and showing you what I do and how I go and all that. I have started, as you probably know at this point, a Teekan playthrough. I will probably continue that, but I've already know mistakes that I've made, and I'm going to try to correct them. But I'm also going to pop in with like this human playthrough from time to time. I am going to probably start the other races to see how they go. I don't know which ones I'll do next, but let's unpause this and just see how it goes for a while. See, now we're down to minus 1500. Okay, don't pause. I pause a lot in this game. I have had, in 7.5 hours of gameplay, I have had one crash. So I'm started saving on it. So, okay, this, yeah, we're going to complete that. Now, yeah, we're paused. What I crashed on is when I clicked on a planet to see if I could mine on it and crashed. So I will be probably saving if another one of them comes up. I don't want to crash. Save scum, that's what it's called. Okay, now, see? So what I'm going to do here, turn the game. We're going to see if we've got them. Oh, that's one of the ones the diodes are on. Yeah. So we're going to dismiss that. Now I can invade them, but I have set that to automated. So I'm waiting for them to, the AI to tell me, hey, you should invade these planets. Finally got, it's taking a long time for these colonies. And the hyperdrive is taking a long time too. Okay. Okay. Let's go there. Huh. Okay, it's too far away from me to send my fleet. So we're going to dismiss that. But instead of going to the galaxy view, I'm going to wiggle on out. Yeah, that's quite a distance away. Okay. Now, a strange plague has appeared in our colony. I'm not pronouncing that in the system. It's unlike any plague we have seen before. The infected seem to be dazed and focus their efforts on spreading the plague to other victims. We strongly suspect that this plague is somehow connected to the recent disappearance of one of our ships as they investigated an abandoned alien base. Uh-oh. Research project is enabled on our trajectory mysterious plague. Research, okay, we're going to have to add that. We're going to dismiss this. We're going to pause it. Okay. I'm not going to save. Maybe if I crash, I won't get the... Oh. Okay, we'll build the mining station. What was that? Phyrexian Firestones. Okay. Now, tech tree. I have no idea where this is going to be. Assuming it'll be at the bottom, it is. So we're going to add that. It'll be a while before we get there. I don't want to reset everything. I'm having a lot of... Uh-oh, What's this? Pause. A deadly outbreak of Shakturi cyanic virus is spread from the planet where the mysterious virus was to another colony. Makes the species more vulnerable to the Shakturi psychic powers. Not particularly deadly, its lethality correlates with how resistant a species is to psychic attacks. So the Shakturi, who are the ultimate bad guys, not a playable race. They're kind of like the end game guys. Looks like they're coming back. Infected victims come under a form of psychic suggestion, making them behave in ways that maximize the spread of the virus. Thus, Shakturi cyanic virus is very infectious and can spread rapidly. Let us hope this plague does not spread to other colonies. Okay, not good. Hold on. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I really like this. I like this better than I liked the first one. Okay, so, yeah. What we're going to do here, I can't do a crash program yet. Okay. So this is obviously storyline stuff. Okay. Now this is one of the ones. I can't, it has nothing to do with putting a mining or research. It's just we should explore it at higher levels. So we're going to dismiss it. And I am not telling you this is the best way to play it. This is how I've been playing this human playthrough. Different races, I might play different. You see that? I went from -894 to over 2,000. This is just the way I play. And I might play differently with another race. Teekans are merchants, I play them differently. I might play these guys a little more aggressively, we'll see. And now it's down to -545. I don't understand the fluctuations. Now, what was I going to say? I will probably be trying all the different races, and I will probably put videos out. Let me know in the comments. Okay. Before I investigate this, let me know in the comments if you want me, if there's a race you want to see me play besides the Teekans, or if you want to see me start over again with what I know now with the Teekans. And I already started over. Saturday's video will be tomorrow's video of the Teekans will be a start over because of things I learned playing the humans. I've learned more since that time. Excuse me. So, you know, I could start them over again if you would like. You'll have seen that video yesterday. But I could start that over. I could start a human playthrough where you're actually seeing from the beginning, or any of the other races, which are, in case you don't know, the Actorians, the Buscara, the Hakonish, the Morlans, and the Xenox. So let me know if there's a race you want to see. See how I played at any rate. And obviously I would play the Xenox different than I would play the Buscara. The Buscara being a hive mind bad guy, and the Xenox being very passive and high technology. Okay, we have encountered an abandoned small spaceport. Yeah, leave the base alone. Okay. 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 So now we'll continue to play some more. I got a lot of merchants going. Now I'm back. Jeez. I am increasing my money though. Wonder if the plague is affecting the cash flow. So my interstellar destroyers and my continental colonization are doing pretty good. Enhanced hyperdrives is very slow, and then the other colonizations. There are different types of each type of planet. So continental has temperate and water and forest and all sorts of happy stuff. I probably didn't have to research them. Well, I'll leave it alone for now. Let me try something. This can be an experiment. I'm going to leave them alone. I don't want to try to erase any. I don't know enough about the game. Not that I don't think I can do it, but I don't know if it's a prudent thing to do. As you, okay, what it wants me to build a construction ship. I have things like that on. Okay, we're gonna pause. Okay, now see, I already have a mining base there. And we're going to build 2 more exploration ships and go here. Now, this is a double ring with a dense core galaxy, 700 size. 2 more two fuel tankers. Now I'm in the pluses. Okay, as you can see, we're down here on the outer rim. Okay, these are kind of annoying, I admit, but that's cool. I like to know when my ships have been made. So I'm not going to worry about it. And with the show me, you could go in and new exploration ship goes out, you want to make sure that a system or something is explored, you can, that's your chance to do it. And a lot of the reason I'm doing this video where I'm talking about things that I've learned is for a couple of my friends on Steam who are new to Distant Worlds. I was talking to one, a shout out to Roman, that he was surprised at how complicated the game is, how much there is to it. Not necessarily complicated. Okay. From repairing the small spaceport, okay. Early torpedo, okay. Now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to dismiss that. And since we have research now, an early torpedo, we'll add energy torpedo weapons to the list. Now, I just want to zoom in. That's what a star looks like. Now, I know a lot of people have been unhappy about planets not moving in their orbits, but I will, well, this might not be the best one. Let's see if there's, no, how about a closer in one? They all gas giants in this? Oh, one thing. Big rock, right? But when you zoom in further, you see that it's an asteroid field. Okay, what we're going to do is come back out. We'll go to this planet. What's not doing it? Earlier it was rotating in its base. I don't know why it's not now. Oh, because it's paused. That's why. So they don't orbit around the star, but you can watch them turn on their axis. There is movement. Jakarta Ivory, show me. Oh, okay. So anyhow, yeah, this is really confusing me. Now before I log out, they're pleased with us, but okay, you start off with a restricted trade agreement. We were able to get it up to a limited trade agreement. Free trade, we have to improve the relations more. Now, as you can see over here, they don't like our strange alien ways. But our limited trade has built trust. We've given them gifts. We have knowledge of their culture and customs. That's given us +8 total. +4 total is from the knowledge of language. So you can see that researching, in this instance, the Dayuts, has helped me build some trust with them. However, we tried to put a colony on this planet here, and it was a -6 for trying to do that. It is raising up because time's going by. Now, see, we have it restricted. We'd have to improve relations by 14 to get it up to limited. We have our ambassador there. I wonder. No, okay. I'm going to put him with Oko 2 if I can. Now I would go in here. we're going to move him to here. Hopefully he'll help. Go back to here. Oh, here we are. Okay. Let it run a little bit more. And, you know, list what we're researching and how good it is. For each of those 5 attacks. I have 7 colonies. My population is 9,862 M, whatever M is. Okay, we're going to dismiss that. And basically, I think I've covered just about everything that I have discovered playing the humans. That's the bonus amounts. That's the scientists we have. I don't have any new research bonus places, so I can't build any more stations. And those are the research stations. Yeah. Okay. This is Mr. Inadequate. Playing Distant Worlds 2. Showing off my human play, which I've been doing on my own. Just to point out some things I've learned. And show you, you know, this is 43 years in at this point. And it might be good, it might be, oh, one other thing. I have long range scanners, that's why you see stuff like that. It's just, you'll be able to see things moving there. I haven't yet, but I'm sure you will. And I hope you've enjoyed this video, and for my friends that like Roman and like Casual Overload Gaming, if you see this, I hope it explains some things to you. And anybody else that wants to play this game and is kind of new to it and doesn't understand. I'm new to this too. I mean, I have Distant Worlds Universe experience, but that isn't, there's some similarity, but there's other things too. I really like this. I wholeheartedly review it. If you like 4X space games, I think you would be well advised to pick this game up and have fun. But I want you to understand that this isn't really a casual game. I mean, you could set this game so you just sit here and watch the AI play it, but where's the fun in that? But on the other hand, doing everything manual, casual players aren't going to be able to do that. You're going to have a compromise. I know there's some players that can come into this game, do everything manual, and say it's very easy to do that, and it is for them. It isn't necessarily easy for everybody. So be wary if you see somebody telling you that all new players must do it this way. Watch a lot of videos, figure out the best way for how you play games. That's what I'm doing. I have some automated. I have the rest on suggestions, and I figure out the research on my own. And I hope this has been useful. This is Mr. Inadequate playing Distant Worlds 2, Humans, and I'll see you next time.